Hello, hello! I'm the official name rater. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today, we're looking at Frigibax, Arctibax, and Baxcalibur. Yes, Nintendo heard your obsessive Excalibur nicknames, so they decided to use it as well. They're also adamant on proving to you that ice types are good too, so they gave you another ice dragon, and they made it the pseudo-legendary of the generation. Alright, so I'm going to highlight a couple of these, but IMO, not a fan of majority of them. Frogira, I think, is probably the most clever out of all of them, but it's still not particularly in my taste. Baxcalisk, that one irritates me. I'm done with any sort of fucking thing about basilisks just for the rest of my life in general. It was fine in Harry Potter. It's not fine anywhere else. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are the odds that we have two different versions of Gojiro in here? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I kind of forgot. Like, I'm gonna be real. Again, I don't think the characters in fucking Scarlet and Violet are very memorable. So, Hassel, who is objectively probably the most memorable member of the Elite Four, I forgot his team, but yeah, he uses a Baxcalibur. To me, Hassel, anytime I looked at him, I just thought about Hansel from Zoolander.
Ugh, I hate Hansel! Hansel, Hansel! Everywhere I look, Hansel, Hansel, Hansel!
Okay, we'll start with Sub-Zero. We see this one all the time, generic ice-type nickname. I stand by the idea that putting it on a polar bear is going to be better because that ties in with Sub-Zero's animality from Trilogy. I still don't remember what his animality from Mortal Kombat 1 is. I'm going to imagine it's not a dragon, though. Glacier's not particularly special. If I'm going to think about Glacier, what was it, WCW? There was a wrestler that went by that name. I think, ironically, he was meant to be a parody of Sub-Zero. That's actually kind of funny. Coldzilla, like you're not even trying. I did see Winter, not spelled like that, mentioned in the first Reddit thread I looked at. And I thought about mentioning it because it's like, well, you know, seasons. But it's also like, well, you know, that's like a solid 3 out of 10 nickname. Dracon, in case you're missing a chromosome or have one too many. Draco, same category, same shit. Hatchet, I'm gonna hate on, but also be a part of that problem because Hatchet is what I put on my Haxorus. I don't know if I still have it as that. I should hope not, because I don't really think it's that great of a nickname. But Hatchet was just the first thing I thought of when I saw Haxorus, and that was my mindset. Quicksilver, how fast is this guy? He has the potential to be kind of fast. I mean, it's an idea. It's not one I particularly think would be the best on him, but, we've seen it in the past before, so might as well. Shiver, I oddly don't hate. Katara, not even... I mean, I guess Katara technically uses ice bending too, I guess, but, you're gonna think of the water part first, and this is an ice dragon. Spyro, there's another dragon for you. BB got backs. Okay, well, you know what, Ranker? That's, like, probably the best thing you've... Not even... sarcastically best thing you've put in a long time. Shenron is Dragon Ball Z, and I remember that one being a choice for like Rayquaza. So there's that. I don't know if that would fit him based off the fact that they look nothing alike. I've also technically seen Lord knows how many fucking times we've already mentioned Godzilla. We mentioned 2 different versions of Godzilla fused with other things, and I want to say there was something on Ranker as well. So here's just plain Godzilla in case you're not tired of having Godzilla beaten in your face enough. This right here is pretty much an accurate representation of what I've seen thus far. It's been a while since we've come across these two, but it looks like she decided to post for Frigibax here, which, she goes over the whole line. Frostbite is another generic ice-type nickname we saw at the time. I mean, I guess it kind of has bitey with that whole fucking mouth thing you got going on. I don't know. Tundra, that's another Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat thing, but also just like a biome. Maleficent for another dragon. Probably wouldn't put it here, personally. Drogon, that's her Tism kicking in right there. I can say that because she fucking puts it right up here. Asperger's, my bad. Instead of Permafrost, Killer Frost is an alternative nickname. Drax, I don't know why we keep seeing this on Pokemon that aren't fucking relevant to it, but whatever. Okay, well that's that. We found nothing, which I'm gonna be real and just kind of cite this one down to laziness on everybody else's part. It is so fucking weird being done with a video that is 17 minutes when I'm so used to suffering for an hour on Pokemon. It's nice to have a breather. We're almost free. Alright, let's go over comment suggestions. Snow Godzilla, I rest my case. Ice Age, I don't mind that one actually, that one's fine. Backblade, so Backblade, I was thinking about like Backstabber a little bit, because I mean I feel like that's kind of the joke in its name already. I don't know, it's not one I'm in love with, but it was on my mind as I was going through it. I don't have anything written down, so that's that. Any other ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Let us know what you'd use or recommend. I would recommend maybe taking a look at the Kirim episode. I'm not entirely so sure how good that will go, but my thought is that is also Ice Dragon. But I know with Kirim it was like, hey, Cold Fusion and stuff like that, and the fact that we technically go over Zekrom and Reshiram a little bit in there too, so I don't know, but it's an idea. I'm trying to think if there's any other Pokemon that are kind of relevant to this, and I'm not sure, so just a reminder. We also have type-based playlists, so you can take a look at other Dragon-type Pokemon, and maybe that might give you better ideas.